Deus Ex.
Radio gone wrong, maybe? We need to lock this district down.
Mal kurz hier nicht, dass da einer zuguckt, wenn ich das jetzt hier mache. Echt jetzt?
On it!
Nein.
He's back! He's still alive! I'm going! Please,
Bei dem anderen mal schon.
possible disturbance in progress!
So sinnlos. Na, jetzt müssen wir kurz atmen. Ich will da oben noch gucken. Auf jeden Fall haben wir gerade die Chefin von dem Haus aufgehoben und ja, wir sind jetzt gerade dabei. Wollten wir oben das eigentlich nochmal ein bisschen abgucken. Das ist aber schon selbst so aus, also das war's.
Suspect moving into dangerous area! Holding here!
Check it out. Control, officers down in my section. Will advise.
Back up down here. Let's move on. Nothing here. Are you keeping watch? Good.
Let's find out who did this.
Fucking hands up. They think they own the whole damn city. Stay alert. What's happening? Contact reported.
Holding here. Six confirmation. Target has fled.
Ist hier eigentlich die ganze Zeit kaputt so. Da unten könnte man mich ja sehen, übrigens.
Let's move on. Nothing here. Look at this.
Ah.
Fucking hands up. They think they own the whole damn city. Over there. We have to just clean out those. They'd be heroes.
Ich glaube, ich mache das anders. Also wer sucht mich denn jetzt noch? Können wir da zurücksetzen mal?
This will end. There, right here. Yeah. Stay close to the wall.
Fucking place. Come on.
Ich suche mich auf jeden Fall nicht mehr. Okay.
Think they're up to something? You should stick close by. This is not over. Keep the others safe.
Okay, das kann ich mir auf jeden Fall angucken.
Maybe it came from the other.
Ja, das ist glaube ich auch komplett.
Scared them off, I imagine.
So, genau, hier hatte ich schon geguckt, hier habe ich alles abgegrast. Gut. Ja, noch Stellen. Den brauche ich doch bestimmt. Kann ich mir vorstellen. deswegen. Ja, gut. Dann gehen wir mal weiter hier.
Must be a domestic dispute.
Damn cold.
It's not that time. Rise.
Something hit me. Anybody got anything?
Okay, gehen wir erstmal runter hier. Ah ja, die wurden alle festgenommen. Wein? Die sind fertig festgenommen?
This is not justice! Something?
Achso, jetzt. Der ist ja auch drin, oder? Ja. State Police. Naja.
What are these people thinking?
Come from one of the apartments, maybe. One of these Hansels is responsible. Doesn't matter which.
Ist hier auch drin? Ne. Okay.
Get these assholes off of me! I have not done anything wrong.
Ty plecháči si koledujou o nadváž.
No, my right. Has you gone wrong, maybe? This is an illegal
Watch for anything suspicious.
You cannot do this!
These hands are... Do not trust them.
Get these assholes off of me! I have not done anything wrong. They should not be treating me like this.
Ist hier noch?
Just be a domestic dispute. We are together in this.
Tak,
Dává větší smysl, že ten bombový útočník byl v Praze než v Dole.
You cannot do this!
Attention.
No, my right. This is an illegal. You cannot do
Aha, na gut.
from the outside.
Máme tady hrozbu!
We need to stop. They
Echt
should
jetzt?
not be treating me like this.
Sakra! Všichni vás brzo vyslechneme!
Wir dürfen ja eigentlich nicht reinkommen.
Be a domestic dispute. What? This will end soon. Remain vigilant.
Agreed.
Na gut, so wird abgeschlossen, ist gut.
Stay alert. We're so close.
You got that right.
What could this mean? Proceed. There must be something.
Tak to si piš!
Interrupting something? You should stick with this fight. This is not good.
Žádnej z nich nemá důvod vycházet z téhle čtvrti.
Get these assholes off of me! I have not done anything wrong. They should not be treating me like
Žádnej z nich nemá důvod vycházet z téhle čtvrti.
Ja, gut. Gut.
an illegal.
Gut.
You cannot do this.
Dává větší smysl, že ten bombový útočník byl v Praze, než v Chove.
Taki gas mnie. Gas.
Jackbooted thugs!
I saw your goons again. Why did they take her? She is the victim here.
Mr. Stanek, she confessed to the crime. She made the bombs. Hundreds of people were killed. And now she's accepting the consequences of her actions.
But they manipulated her, corrupted her.
No, they didn't.
But
I'm sorry. It could have been much worse.
you're right. I know. You did what you could. Thank you, Mr. Jensen.
Gerne doch, meine. Gerne. Hab ich dir doch gern geholfen, Digga. So, was gibt es noch? Nach Dingsherum zerreisen. Nach Dingsherum zerreisen. In der Arbeitung.
Drink. Another.
Hier das in Front ziehen. Nein, das ist nicht richtig meine. Wow. Zack. Was ist das denn? Okay. Oh, was wir hier noch haben. Ach, da drüben stand der. Mensch. So, dann müssen wir uns mal die Shotgun angucken, wenn wir da so ein bisschen rumbasteln sie gerade. Kadenz und Schaden.
Shit. Did you hear? Talos Rucker's dead.
I heard that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Now we can get some real progress. He was making us look like wimps.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Rucker didn't deserve what happened to him.
Something tells me our politics aren't the same, Jensen. Me, I think this whole martyr thing is exactly what we need. But, let's maybe focus on things we can agree on, huh? Like optimizing that crazy rig of yours. You got a calibrator for me or what?
You really think Rucker was the problem? That his death is somehow gonna make things better for Augs?
I don't think he was the solution. We need a new leader. Someone a little less beardy, McFancy diploma. Someone who's gonna fight, you know? Stand up to some of these bullshit laws. You hear about the Human Restoration Act?
Yeah. If the restoration vote passes, I don't know that it's gonna matter very much who the leader is.
It's gonna be a government-mandated horror show is what it's gonna be. Men in white coats pulling out augmentations like they are teeth. Anyway, speaking of medical horrors, you ready for me to fix you or what?
This procedure. There won't be any surprises like last time.
Last time I was surprised by your crazy tech. But now is totally different. Now I know what's under that hood of yours. And you got me the tool I need. Changes everything.
So what are you gonna do exactly?
I'm gonna optimize your system. No more worrying about overheating. No more worrying about glitches.
Okay.
Jensen 2.0.
Also
Sounds
das, was
pretty
ich
good, right?
als Problem gesehen habe. Ja.
Alright. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long, I promise. And don't worry, man, I never screw up 2 in a row. Spent a lot of time prepping for this one.
Just try not to take anything.
Ach, der Stuhl sieht auch sehr vertrauenswürdig aus.
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. 0 consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks, Kohler. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just get out there and make me proud. Go make use of all that cool shit.
Frisch ausgepackt. Okay, sehr gut. Systemstatus stabil, 100%. Ja, aber es ist nur noch sehr schön. So, das hat man jetzt gemacht. Was haben wir noch? Was haben wir noch? Fragen kann ich mehr. Ne, das funktioniert nicht. Das wird vielleicht noch, oder? Ja.
It's Arya. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Arya. It wasn't me.
Be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
Na gut. mal zu diesem Raid.
We've got to make sure we're clear. Used to be a beautiful city.
You have no evidence.
Ich bin mir falsch gelaufen.
Hey, does anyone hear a clanking sound? Why, yes, thank you. Here comes another one.
Get away. Das ist jetzt hier alles unter Strom auch noch.
Ja.
Ach Gott, Alter.
I watched him convulse. I watched him die.
There's nothing we could do. Leon and Europe is in the mix. You should have known better.
You're saying this? This happens to all of them. Any org that takes this shit.
You make it sound like some fucking conspiracy. Don't make your mess. That's all it means.
Oh, wow, so shiny.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. You're so clever.
Oh, great. Killjoy.
Stop dancing! I started dancing now.
The music is
You don't belong in here dancing.
so beautiful. So shiny.
How did you even get in?
Just dancing, oh.
Try to keep your hands off the goods, please.
I think I like EDM better. Oh. What?
Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hätte ich gar nicht. Ha. Aha. Also, hat er all die umgebracht quasi. Stimmt, unbeabsichtigt. Gut.
I love this thing.
Did you see that? Over there.
Keep patrolling.
Hey, you with the sunglasses. Come here. I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I have.
Tür der Erkenntnis. Na gut. Dann gucken wir mal, was die Tür der Erkenntnis so sagt. Es gibt auf jeden Fall Alarm. Das ist mal interessant. Wenn ich eine Tür aufreiße. Oder ist ein Eingang oder sowas.
Hello?
Nemůžu se dočkat.
Ich würde gerade sagen, was ist denn das Leuchten da, aber dann ist das ja dieses weiter. Weiter. Ah ja, deswegen kannst du nicht so weit kommen.
No trouble. Listen to that garbage.
So rubbish. This might even fucking clank. Přímo tady ve městě.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Okay. Der ist nicht gesperrt, der Rechner? Sparen, okay. Ja, hier geht's auch nichts weiter. Ne, irgendwas kommt hier noch. Irgendwas muss ich noch finden, damit ich abhauen kann. Wahrscheinlich, oder muss Was könnte das sein? Scheinbar nein. Ah. Ach Mensch, hier liegt einer. Gesperrt. Was ist denn das? Tab dazu. Ach, an der Seite. Stufe 4. Also da lang. Da auf jeden Fall sind eigentlich relativ einfach.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Aha. Naja.
So I hit him with my car.
Oh, hello.
Nothing suspicious here.
Gut. Dann gehen wir der Aufgabe mal weiter nach. Mal schauen, was da so gibt.
Have a nice day to you too.
Ja, da steht er auch davor. Also bleibt quasi erstmal so.
It makes me scared to leave my home.
Okay. Ja, ich muss aber da rein.
Shouldn't we be arresting you know who by now?
We can't let them get away with this. Tell us.
What's your hurry?
I was given the same orders
Won't
you
go to the
were.
news. I give up.
I know all about our orders.
I must talk
Do
to you
me a
about
favor, eh? At least orders are orders. I know all about our orders. Do me a favor, eh? At least pretend to look for evidence.
You don't think he did it?
I do think he did it. But I also think we should at least try to prove it. If that's okay with you.
You can't let them get away with this.
Huh.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Org victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
I was a cop, once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. But that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
They don't have it in them to protect me. They have neither the will nor the courage.
Be that as it may, still probably your best hope for helping to catch the killer.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened.
How come she talks to him and not to me?
Maybe tomorrow.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing. Or about doing things the right way.
Also offiziell korrupt ausgesprochen.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests.
Okay.
They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
Never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Tja, so kann's laufen.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Away from the crimes. Just because Monte trusts him doesn't mean I do.
I think he found something. Are you a journalist?
No, but she was. She had evidence.
Away from the crimes.
Einen Beweis muss ich noch finden.
Something is going to push them into attacking us.
Yeah, thought as much.
They love to tear us apart.
Doesn't it feel like something is about to happen?
Gruesome, isn't it?
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this. These assholes try anything.
Well, that's
She's just lying there. They should at least cover her up.
No, I don't believe it. Someone is targeting Augs. This one is not the first.
They love to tear us apart.
The only way I'm continuing this conversation is over here.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an Aug, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
Ja. Weiter.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right...
Fair enough, Mr. In.
Ah.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the Aug riots, anti-Aug riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Okay, enlighten me. We care about this... why?
Angela Gunn was a journalist. Maybe this is work-related. Maybe she uncovered something she wasn't supposed to.
Maybe. I don't know.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
Maybe Johnny wanted something to remember her by. Or maybe someone found a dead body and started cutting. There's a lot of scavengers around here. To them, taking an arm is like taking a wallet.
Found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Needle, huh? In which shoulder?
The right shoulder, why?
It's probably nothing. I just remember this other cop, Smolinski. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone following in the footsteps of an old murderer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. Some of the things you've been noticing, I'll be honest, they're starting to sound very familiar. Someone like you would probably say it's worth looking into.
And how would I do that?
Smolinski died in that police station bombing. If any of his files survived, they would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe Smolinski found something that can shed light on this mess.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Huh.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
Don't forget to question Daria. I don't want to keep her here forever.
Ah, okay. Ja, die kann ich auch noch fragen.
I have some questions for you.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat. There was lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty. That's when I knew something awful was happening.
Where were you exactly?
In the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. Oh God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl came to the big city to escape her problems, to try and become someone else.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, gutting the evil out. That's what he called it. I mean, I think.
So you heard his voice?
Very clearly, yes.
Böse rausgeschnitten, dann
He
kannst du nicht
sounded
der
confident,
Freund von dir sein.
authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
What did he say exactly?
It is time to make you whole again.
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big. The shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe him?
Not the face, no. His clothes, he was wearing something very dark, black, maybe blue.
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind of memories?
Get calls I didn't want, tickets I didn't deserve. The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams who will never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
Yes, well, debate is different.
What's your take on Montag? You ever meet him before tonight?
I went to the station once, years ago, to complain about the ticket. Detective Montag is the one they send you to handle the paperwork.
How'd he do?
He did fine. The point is, he's a desk jockey. Look at him, he's lost out here. The cops who know how to catch killers, they're not the ones sent to investigate murdered ox.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
You are released, I think. Ach Mensch.
Best to be careful.
The authorities make people disappear all the time.
This is different. She went...
Ah ja.
down there willfully, and yet no.
I don't
Okay, weiter.
understand.
Some drove with everything behind and disappeared underground, and she is not the first.
Nicht wirklich. Nochmal die Ursprung aller Fragen. Ursprung aller Fragen, was war denn? Achso, das war die Drogengeschichte. Das war hier eigentlich, achso, die ganze Weise. Ich muss kurz durchgehen, ob das Ding weg ist hier. Zack, 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 zack. Ups. Na. Okay. Ach, hier ist das. Ah, okay. Das war schon so nett. Oh. Der geht gar nicht komplett rum. Okay. Oh, das war nicht du. Hätte ich das gewusst. Echt jetzt? Oh Mann, das ist schon selten doof, so ein bisschen. Ha. Also ich meine, es ist ja aus, wenn ich dahinter bin. Ach, das war doof. Das war so doof. Das ärgert mich ein bisschen. Achso, ja. Das habe ich deswegen quasi. Willst du noch was sagen oder so? Nee.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Genau, mit dir habe ich aufgeregt. Das ist eigentlich schön kaputt gemacht. Mensch. Dabei war das doch irgendwie so einfach.
Getting before.
Na gut.
The authorities all the time.
Achso, wieder so eine Zeitung. Okay. Ich glaube nichts, ne? Nee.
I don't understand.
Something drove her to leave everything behind.
Also 0, 3, 1. Oh no. Jetzt kommt er. Nicht weiter. Hacken.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Gut. Jetzt kann ich hier lang weiter. So, selber Code 0, 3, 1, 1. Ah, oh, was hier los ist.
Tempting to try the neon.
I haven't seen any of the chemists try to steal any product.
Reminds me of that oral cemetery song.
There is no need to worry.
Surprised that doctor agreed to keep working for us.
I think I'm going to invest my share. All clear. Not a fucking thing to worry about.
A few lights wouldn't hurt.
I have a partial here.
Things are just as they should be. They are so
The chemicals have a reaction to light. Is why it is so dark.
Wo soll ich hin? Ich muss ja noch weiter da durch, ne? Ja. Ich muss eine Ebene runter, dann ist es... Ja, okay.
What the fuck is Swan cleaning?
She makes me sleep on the couch.
It is good and safe on my end.
Get ready to escort the chemists out of here. surprised that doctor agreed to keep working for us.
Extended organized crime. Nothing to worry about here.
Take a team through the tunnel, Slade.
I would never threaten you. It is against family rules. Feels like this is going to be a long day.
No intruders. Nothing's happening.
After your rounds,
go check on the turret.
Nothing.
How are the reactors holding up? I checked the pressure valve.
What could that be? Night, night, Clank!
He's got... Oh, man, come on! You'll pay for that, cannon!
Why are you attacking us? What did Neon ever do to you?
Don't be so surprised. I've seen what your product does to Augs. Neon was bound to draw attention.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a private lab. You shouldn't even be here. Give me one good reason not to trigger the alarm.
For starters, because there's no one out there to respond. So how about neither of us do anything rash just yet?
Okay,
what is it you expect from me? I'm just a chemist here.
You make a product that kills people. I'm not leaving until that's no longer possible. And you're gonna help me.
Why would I help you? People have a right to disconnect from the world. To do whatever they want to their minds, their bodies. I see no reason why that should stop.
Things in Prague aren't exactly looking up right now. I'm not saying Neon is responsible for that, but it certainly isn't helping. Not me, not you, not anyone. Now, as resourceful as I may be, you know this lab better than I do. I'm asking for your help.
You're right. Recreational drug use is not the reason the world is falling apart. If anything, riding the rainbow is one of the few things still holding some of us up. Why take that from me? Why take it from anyone?
Last time I checked, illegal drugs were still illegal. That's all the reason I need. The only reason you should need as well.
The law? Really? And what does the law say about breaking in here? Something tells me you don't have a warrant. And what about when the law is wrong? When it starts to make certain kinds of people illegal? You still going to follow the law then?
Das ändert sich ja.
I'm overthinking all this. I'm asking some high school chemistry dropout for information she probably doesn't even have access to. Information I don't even need. Bad things inside of tank shoot tank. So obvious it hurts.
I'll tell you what hurts. Toxic explosions. Neon may make people see the rainbows, but it's not rainbows inside those reactors. My God, you would actually go through with it, wouldn't you? Please, I'll do anything. Just do not shoot the reactors.
You're making the right choice.
What is it exactly you need from me?
You're the expert here. Anything I do is likely to cause an explosion neither of us want. So I'm just gonna sit back and watch you sabotage your operation for me.
It's not exactly my operation. More of a collective, really. I'm just one chemist.
One chemist who, I assume, knows how to do what I'm asking.
Yes, I know how. I'll take care of it. Just try not to get in the way.
Praxis, sehr gut. Und zwar machen wir uns damit noch mal ein bisschen besser hier gerade. Was ist eigentlich hier mit den Aufgaben? So. Optional. Und Dingsbums. Okay. Achso. Das hatte ich ja gerade nicht angeguckt, alles nochmal, nachdem ich dort einmal drauf gegangen bin.
You can't force me to speak to you.
Na gut. Das ist jetzt auch egal, ne? Hier noch so.
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
What a shitty day!
Please! I'm begging you!
Na, hier
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
Ah, das habe ich gerade gesehen.
I have children! What a shitty day! Just leave me alone!
What a shitty day.
Just leave me alone!
Okay. What a shitty day. So,
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
bisschen Kohle. Bisschen Zeugs. Hiervon brauche ich nichts mehr. Ich kann noch mal gucken, was hier oben so geht.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Panik. They have. Na. Echt, jetzt stelle ich mich so an. Oh. Okay, okay. Auf zur nächsten Nebenquest.
Excuse me. Please. Did they send you to protect me?
You're joking, right?
Start.
Ist geil, wie dreckig das bei den Orks ist. Wahnsinn. Achso, das sind die Einstiege und dann herauf geht's. Ist egal, wa?
You knew how this works, Og. Hand them over.
Here, enjoy.
Smart ass. ID check BH847. I see. Thanks. You must think you're something special, eh? Get the hell out of here.
Okay. Ich bin die falsche Seite genommen und für den echt krass.
Are we too late?
Přímo tady ve městě.
Byla nalezena v uličce rozřezaná na kusy. Občany nabádáme, aby zůstali bdělí a aby se v noci zdržovali na bezpečných a dobře osvětlených prostranstvích. Korporátní banka Palisáda odhalila své plány na expanzi svého holdingu v České republice. Ředitelka Palisády Ashary Alvarová prohlásila, že se počet technických a administrativních pozic zdvojnásobí díky zbudování nových datových úložen ve 4 městech. Očekává se, že na seznam poboček
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jedná se o první velkou expanzi této banky od Augovského incidentu a o druhou od roku 2025, kdy automatizovaná ochrana uvnitř její smrt získala mezinárodní pozornost.
Are we too late?
Najevo, že se snažila získat přístup k účtům klientů.
Das ist eigentlich schon hier optional. Ja.
Jestli v tom fakt jedou, jak to zastavit?
Are you seeing anything unusual?
Jestli v tom fakt jedou, jak to zastavit?
Stay sharp.
Ich bin jetzt hier also in eine alte Polizeiwache eingedrungen oder was? Oder wie soll ich das jetzt verstehen hier? Okay.
Stay sharp.
Okay, voll coole Sachen machen, ey. So, mit Johnny Gunn reden.
Great.
Wieder irgendwas von Police Station? Ah ja, tatsächlich. Na gut.
I didn't think it was possible for you to.
My wife is going to kill me.
Great.
Not one thing on this job.
Что за хуйня?
Where you going? Quit screwing around.
Johnny Gunn, huh?
Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the
Sure,
best
kick me
secure
while I'm down.
corporate archiving company in the world.
Around the clock, around
Where
the
you
world.
going?
Wie sieht das denn hier aus?
Always watching, because you are always watching.
Überall Alkohol. Was hatten die gesagt? War der früher Alkoholiker oder?
Dr. Stansfield Christian. It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me, so I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
I found a note from your doctor. You lost your hands in New South Wales.
I got new hands in New South Wales, is the way they sold it to me.
Whatever else the killer did to her, Angela was strangled. Whoever did it left a partial print on her neck, which, apparently, you're not capable of.
Fingerprints are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. You'll find not having them allows you to be so much more effective.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
I didn't come here to arrest or absolve you. Only to ask questions.
Apology accepted. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone.
First pass. Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the Blade's defenses, despite an almost astronomical number of attempts. Between you and me, folks, I think they're just wasting their time. This is Alaska Sun.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
Okay. Na gut. Mal. Gut, dann werden wir ihn aber festhalten.
Mohla by se to rozšířit po celé Evropě.
Hello?
Extra wieder zurückfahren, um mit denen zu quatschen. Ist ja ein bisschen doof gemacht. Wie steht immer noch da? Mann, wartet die lange auf mich zu. Frau. So lange da und warte auf den Zug. Kein Zug kommt. Das ist... Ich glaube, man hätte es durchaus anders regeln können vielleicht, aber jetzt auch nicht wirklich kooperativ.
This can't be happening to me.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
Echt?
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Actually, there's something I need to check first. I don't want to accuse the wrong man.
Don't overthink it.
Wie nochmal die... Aha. Da ist das Geständnis. Okay.
Enjoying yourself, detective?
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
I think your hunch was right all along. As much as I hate validating your department's orders to go after Johnny Gunn, I believe that's exactly what you should do.
Haha! Music to my ears. What brought you around?
I read Johnny's poetry. It was violent. He made references to Angela, to killing. Made me think he's killed before, more than capable of doing it again.
Capable, sure. But I thought you were out there looking for something a little more definitive than violent line breaks. Don't get me wrong. I can live with Johnny going down for something he didn't do. I'm just surprised you can.
I believe he killed Angela, and I don't think it stops there.
You're accusing a man of serial killing based on his poetry?
I read the case report for that other murder you pointed me to. Johnny knew both victims. I found sobriety chips at his place. He and the other victim were members of the same support group. I know it's not foolproof, but it's a connection. And I think it's the best we have.
Good enough for me. I'm a little surprised it's good enough for you, but I won't belabor the point. Worst case scenario, a pissant goes down for something he didn't do. I can live with that if you can. Hey, rookie! Get over here! It's time to wrap this up. All right, let's call it a night. Get someone to... Pick her up.
What do we do about Johnny Gunn?
We'll get a team together. Overpower him.
You're not worried he might run off?
He's probably too drunk to even walk. As long as no one warns him, we'll be fine.
Yes, sir.
And would someone please get me a damn coffee?
A damn coffee, man. So, okay. So 11.
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
The police are arresting the victim's husband for this murder and possibly a few others. Looks like this wasn't an isolated case.
Okay. Does that mean I'm still in danger?
I hope not, but just in case, if you ever need to reach me, you know how.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Reise. Einsatzbesprechung, nicht? Ein paar Missionen sind also noch. Wenn das die 11 ist, dann bin ich gerade mal so wie die Hälfte weg. Also, das
to bylo cokoliv, je to dávno pryč.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
War ich jetzt?
Access denied.
So you found the bomb maker. Linked everything to Ark.
Not exactly.
Jesus, Jensen.
We did find the bomb maker. Allison Stanek, a local resident. We have her in custody now. But she told me she'd made dozens more bombs before we arrested her. And she delivered them to Viktor Marchenko.
So it was Ark.
Something more is going on here, Miller. Have you had a chance to backtrace the pocket secretary I gave you?
Not yet, but I will, when I get back to the office.
Good. Because Stanek also told me that Marchenko has a base of operations in the Swiss Alps. A research facility called GARM. That sound like something Ark has the resources for to you?
I'll contact McCready. Get him and a few analysts to work up a plan.
We need to move on this now. Chicane and I can fly there and back, get a lay of the land, while Mac and his team do the research.
Really? Got it all figured out in that clockwork head of yours. Oh, what the hell? I'm in.
You got enough fuel to get to Switzerland?
To get us there, sure.
Fine, do it. But this is recon only. Do not engage. Contact me the minute you have something.
Yes, sir.
You've proven yourself so far on this one, Jensen. Don't screw it up.
Copy that. Miller's not used to giving compliments, is he?
He's getting static from the brass. They're starting to riot in Gollum over that shit with Rucker. I'm sure he doesn't blame you. Much. Anymore.
And what do you think?
I think tracking that bomb maker was some fine work. If the intel you got from her stands true, Gollum City will be the least of our problems. So what do you say we go find out how deep in it we are, right? You all set?
Yes.
When we first talked, you told me that your limp kept you honest. That's an interesting way of looking at an injury.
Your preamble's as thin as soup, man. Don't dance around it, just ask it.
I'm only curious. We've all got a story.
No, that's not it. What you really want to know is, do I hate him? The man that tore out my knee. His name was Lachlan Beats. He was a laborer. Worked in the mines up near Bendigo before everything went to hell. Beats was a...
And his choice changed your life. You don't resent Beats for what happened?
What I resent are the men who coaxed men. So look, on that sunshiny note, what do you say we put some miles behind us?
Yes.
Yeah, fire it up.
Engage DRFM jamming. You can scan the facility from the air with...
Negative. I'm gonna find out what's being planned. I gotta get inside.
Crazy. We have no way of knowing what's in there.
I'm tired of flying this limousine around. Did you say you wanted to get back in the action?
Fine. Not setting us down.
War klar, dass das Level 1 ist.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You really must avoid taking those wrong turns. A little taste, so at the end you understand what you're interfering with. Give my regards to Talos.
I thought there'd be more blood. You said Walker was covered in it.
Racker had more meat in him than this one. Maybe that's the difference.
But you're sure he'll die?
The Orchid has no mercy. His end will come. It will be slow, and it will be painful. Just time enough for a man to think on his sins.
What?
Yeah.
If he found us, it means the facility is compromised. We should move out.
No. We were warned that this one was coming. We have time before they start searching for him.
If you are certain, what about your friends from Ark?
Those fools have outlived their usefulness. Let them drink a little more, then dose them with more. Don't do bodies with this one. Enough of this dead weight. You carry him now. This is as far as I go.
You're flying back to Prague.
I need to meet with those Diwali pigs. Get them to accelerate the timeline so our shipment clears customs immediately.
They will want more money.
Smugglers always want more money. The Diwali won't get it.
So the men and I should stay here and proceed as planned?
Brown confirmed everything with Baikus last night. Date and time.
End of the line for you, friends.
Chicane, come in. How long have I been out? Miller, it's Jensen. I can't raise Chicane.
Jensen? What's happened?
I walked into an ambush. Chicane could be in trouble.
Fuck. I'll see if I can raise him. Was it Marchenko?
Him and the gold-masked mercs from Dubai. They're in it together, opposing his arc. Marchenko admitted poisoning Rucker.
I'll call Leon. See how quickly they can get a team there. You stay low and find the exit.
Copy that. But these guys think I'm dead. Maybe I should take advantage of that and have a peek around. Might find out more about him.
Hier, das war schon klar. So? Ja, aber schon gut. Manchmal bin ich schon ein bisschen doof, ne? Ja, ein bisschen. Oh, Blöcke über günstig stehen. So, jetzt gucken wir erstmal, was hier so geht. Da lang.
Anomaly detected. Trace program in access granted.
Moving the crane.
Yeah, I can see that. Why?
Because the last person to use this didn't follow proper safety precautions. You almost had a ton of ice fall on someone's head.
Shit! Is it safe now?
Yeah, should be fine. I just finished testing everything when you started shouting at me.
Okay, well, thanks.
Don't mention it.
weiß ich, an welchem Schluss das ran soll. Oder was? Keine Ahnung, was das bringt. Ja, ich könnte wahrscheinlich alle hier so... Aber das will ich nicht. gerade sagen, jetzt sind wir schon in der Reihe.
Most of the heavy artillery is already on its way to the target location. We're all set. And they come dying for selection. Me too.
Let's get ready for deployment.
Laszlo hasn't been cleared for the mission. He's still having those headaches. Not interested.
Mounting Marco 2 up to the explosives.
Day 5, freeze rock.
Guns oiled, physically completed. Supplies packed. Bring it on.
Can't wait to torch this place. And I may like it, but this one is not. This operation is typical Marchenko. That's what the powdered milk was.
Hey, Jensen. Miller tells me you're alive in there. They built you tough, huh?
Where the hell have you been, Chicane?
Me? You've been off comms for hours, partner. Hell, I almost came in there after you, but damn roaches down there spotted me, so I had to bug out. Been trying to raise you ever since.
Yeah, well, now I need a pickup.
Helipad, north end of the facility. As soon as I catch you on infrared, I'll break cover and grab you. Chicane out.
Hello, cool. Na, Marcel, bist du das wirklich? Bist du nicht, wa? Mal kurz speichern hier. Schon lange nicht mehr gespeichert. Das ist ganz da oben noch okay. Jetzt sehen wir, wie das da drin aussieht. Vielleicht ja doch mal schauen, ob mir das gefällt.
All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
Report, back to next. On 6, confirm.
Everyone remain on alert. This is not a drill.
Log is clear. Over.
Sector clear. All personnel be on extra guard. This is a general alert. Attention! This is an unspecified alert condition. Repeat, we are under general alert. This is an alert continuous. Repeat, we are still on general alert. Attention, intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder.
It's within progress.
Vector negative.
So, egal, was negative contact? I don't think so. I think you're a liar.
All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
Shoot hostile on sight. I think that is the best way you can do. Okay.
All personnel be on extra guard. This is a general alert.
Okay. das hoch?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
This is an alert continuance. Repeat, we are still on general alert. Attention, intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder.
Wieso packt er jetzt die Waffen ein? Hier darf ich auch mal rumlaufen oder was?
Ready to get the hell out of here.
Ab geht's, Digga.
Pump that shit away.
Here, isn't it?
What the hell happened? Where's everyone?
Martial law. Riots in Gollum spilled over into Prague. The entire city's on lockdown. None but state police allowed in the streets tonight. They've all got itchy trigger fingers.
Wonderful. Dr. Miller? Told him to meet me at the office?
He'll be waiting for you. Of course, you'll likely be shot getting there.
Das kann ich nicht mehr normal bewegen, oder was? Oh.
Watch yourself out there, Jensen.
Alex, it's me. We need to meet.
You got a location? Because the streets aren't safe tonight, man.
Can you make it to the limb clinic where we met before?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll meet you there.
Geil, schön die Stecknagel hängen geblieben.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Took time away from his convention circuit to speak with me about recent upheavals in Prague. Here is what the
Events inside the
Martial law. Na gut. Ho, ho, ho. Hört.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
geil, wie es so verschiedenste Wege gibt, hier irgendwo durchzukommen.
Don't know why he didn't listen. Let's see what we have. Fuck! Then why did he run?
What's the holdup? So?
So we killed a citizen.
The city's on lockdown. A true citizen would respect that. Get him into the truck.
Where the hell you been, man? You went dark after skipping out on Janus and the bank.
Chasing down Viktor Marchenko. Found him holed up in the Swiss Alps with the mercs from Dubai. They tried to kill me with this.
What is it?
The orchid. Marchenko used it to kill Rucker, so be careful. Think you can get it analyzed?
Yeah, we got a couple of scientists on the collective's mailing list.
Good. Something big is coming, Alex. Ark's being framed for a terrorist attack that hasn't occurred yet.
They're gonna take more lives, blow up another train station? Jesus, Adam, look at it out there. Any chance we had of easing fears and fighting people's hatred will be gone. That piece of shit UN legislation will pass, and we'll all be thrown into AUG-only hellholes like Udalek.
Old Nathaniel Brown sits back and earns trillions.
Brown? That slick suit from the Santo Corporation?
Page said Brown was calling the shots. And in Switzerland, Marchenko said Brown had confirmed date and time.
But where? Brown's been traveling extensively, promoting Rabia and his Safe Harbor initiative. His next junket's in London. But if he's behind this, he's not gonna attack himself.
Maybe not. Marchenko also mentioned someone who can tell us. But I have to meet with Miller first. How soon can you get the sample analyzed?
As fast as possible. If you're meeting with Miller, be careful. You walked into another ambush in Garm, and Miller's not off my suspect list yet.
We'll see.
Das Büro auch so. Das wäre vielleicht auch gar nicht so verkehrt gewesen. Naja. So, jetzt soll ich mich also... Achso, warte mal. Schaden. Ja.
Should have done this long ago. All clear.
Ist das so ein Scharfschütze oder so?
Adam, it's David. We need to talk. In private.
Nothing's more private than my info link.
I'm not so sure. I've sent a secure vid call number to your smart home system. Get to your apartment and call me.
We sent a team to sweep the GARM facility.
Delara, what are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
I'm serious, Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of... Let's just say I thought being 3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So, I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in. Listen, I can tell something big is happening, so I don't want to keep you.
You doing okay, Delara?
Look, Adam, I didn't tell you why I left Lim International. That I was in session with a patient when the incident hit, and that I was...
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
It was a terrible day for everyone.
After I fought her off, she just stared at me like she was totally aware, you know, but not in control. God, Adam, I could see in her eyes that some part of her was still in there, locked away. And she was terrified.
Delara, I'm sure the girl...
Madeline. Her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound insensitive. But you made it through that, Delara. And I think you're stronger for it.
Thanks, Adam. Guess you just think you're over something, you know? And then...
I understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
You don't need to worry about me, Adam. I'll be fine. I'll just hunker down in my office until the storm passes. Besides, I hear I have a very comfortable couch.
Just take care of yourself.
I always do.
Sie hat also eine sehr, sehr bequeme Couch. Na gut. Shrinking range.
Hey, Adam.
Was?
Hey, Adam. How'd you get here? I thought the city was locked down.
It's like a war zone out there.
The police scanners are going crazy. You didn't engage them again, did you?
Interpol is trying to stop a massive terror attack from happening. We have leads to follow up on, and we're running out of time.
I know that.
So when corrupt, violent maniacs attack me on a city street with lethal force, believe me when I say I'll return the favor. It's horrible out there.
I was just cleared for active duty. I don't want anything to mess that up. I'll wait out the storm in here.
Whose unit are you assigned to for your next mission?
McCready's.
Really? I thought...
He actually recommended me. Told me I shoot better than anyone on his team.
That's great. Talk to you later, Arya.
Bye, Adam. See you out there.
Informants are informants because they...
This is moving way too fucking fast.
Sworn I saw.
Be advised.
We are trying to stop terrorists here.
I understand that, but I have agents scattered around this city. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
There is a... You made it. Hell of a time for a lockdown.
More like convenient, given everything that's happened in this investigation so far.
What does that mean?
They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
I'm not accusing anyone, yet. But 2 ambushes in less than a month? I want to know what's really going on.
So do I. McCready dug into GARM. Started out as a geological research center, funded by the European Union.
until 2025, when it was purchased by a nameless shell company.
You put Chang on it?
That kid scares me. Tracked it back to Bell Tower Associates in under an hour.
I take it no one purchased it when Bell Tower went bankrupt last year.
Wasn't even listed on the asset sheet. So like I said, you stumbled into something big. Care to focus on figuring out what it is? Right after you contacted me, I got on the horn with Leon. Had them send in a strike team from France. It got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Zardibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the Red Light District alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
All right, fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
You do understand we are trying to stop terrorists here. I understand that. But I have agents scattered around this city. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Damn fine work, actually.
Sleep right now.
Damn fine work, actually.
No.
Going on with the Diwalis.
You were right. The Valley were the only ones who could have smuggled
MIA
those weapons
is still
through
better
London
than him
security.
blowing up something else.
I hope it's not too
MIA is
late.
still better than him blowing up
too.
something else.
How did they get cut off?
Peterson pulled his ID off the train station video.
I guess there's too many things to do all at once.
How did they get cut off?
Well, did they send anything to New York recently?
I guess there's a chance he died in the blast.
Ja, das wird's dann für morgen werden. Das darf nicht die ganze Zeit durch dieses Gefälle Das ist ja auch super. Naja. Heißt also extrem langsames Vorgehen, um entdeckt zu werden. Kann ich halt noch ein bisschen ziehen. Welche Mission ist das überhaupt? Die 14. Achso, und das andere ist auch welche drin. Ah, das ist ja gut. Das ist auch mein Apartment. Naja, dann müssen wir hier irgendwo lang zu irgendeiner U-Bahn-Station. Aus der U-Bahn-Station raus, über diesen wahrscheinlich stark bewachten Hof. Und dahin und dahin. Ich kann ja wohl nicht. Hier geht spaßig. Na gut, so viel dazu. Jetzt wird erstmal Geld gespeichert. Zack. Und dann war's das für heute. Ich danke fürs Zuschauen. War eine coole Story bis jetzt wieder. Ich freue mich auf morgen. Bis dahin. Ciao.